Alright, Knights of Apollo, what is up, guys? Hope you're doing well, and welcome back to Farthest Frontier. Now, if you're a fan of the original playthrough I was doing, I got some bad news for you. I got on today thinking, hey, let's make a new episode of Farthest Frontier, and I go to load game, and there's no saves. So I don't know what happened. I think they updated the game and it removed the old saves, probably because they weren't compatible anymore. That's the only thing I can think of, because I did not uninstall this game. I didn't really even touch the game, so there's no reason that the save should be gone. So unfortunately, we're going to have to restart our playthrough, and that's okay because we know the game a little bit better. I'm not going to say I'm an expert at it, that's for sure, but we understand the game a little bit better to where I think we could have a better foundational start and then see where we can go from there. But that's the nature of these early access games. They're going to constantly update them, and sometimes you're going to encounter stuff like that. So anyways, let's start a new settlement here. We're going to keep it easy. Let's see, Pioneer, Hostile Forces. Yeah, I just want to build, honestly. I just want to build. And for the name, we're going to go, I don't know, this is pretty nerdy, but whenever I need a good name for like a character or a village or anything, I often just use Latin words and stuff. So we're going to use Itirum. Itirum, how cool is that? So if you know your Latin, you probably know what this means, but what it means is once more, or for the second time, or a second time, or again. So I think that's a pretty funny name. Like, I just wrote again in translator, and I was like, Itirum, that sounds pretty cool. Or, you know, because we're doing this all over again. So yeah, Itirum it is. I'm sure I'm mispronouncing it, but that's how we pronounce it here in Itirum. Okay? So yeah, pretty cool stuff. Let's go ahead and get this show on the road and start our new city.
Life can be harsh everywhere. But in the old world, there was no hope of it ever improving. When our crops failed, the ruling class would still collect the same share, leaving our children to starve. And if we had any coin to our name, the taxman would appear, demanding it for the crown. The nobles hid behind the safety of their walls and did nothing when raiders pillaged the outskirts of the city. And so, some of us decided that it was time to leave, that we'd rather take our chances in the wilderness, seeking the promise of a new land, than starve to death in our homeland. The journey wasn't easy. We lost many along the way. But this wild, unsettled land offers us the hope of a new start as the masters of our own destiny.
Okay, here we are, guys. The exciting moment of restarting a village. This is always the funnest time. And then, you know, a couple episodes in, you're like, I hate my village. I want to start again. So we finished scouting the surrounding area, survey the land. Okay. So we've got to pick a spot here that is going to be favorable for us. We want somewhere where it's got a little bit of everything nearby, you know, trees, stone, water. Oh, you can fish here too. This is pretty nice. So if we put the village here, I mean, it doesn't have to be like right next to the water, but it's nice that there's a water source already. That's something that we really struggled with the first time playing. So I think I'm going to go here. What else do we have here? Some sort of like crop near the water that we can collect. So that's pretty sweet. I think I am going to build it pretty close to the water. Let's see. How far can we look around? Okay. Let's just make sure we look everywhere. Some good rocks over here. And remember, the key building equipment you need, like, okay, there's a mountain over here, but it's going to be so far away. That's going to be a problem. Because, like, not right away will we need stone. Oh, is there stone over here? There's a bit of a hill here. I don't know. Yeah, not right away will we need stone, but we will eventually to build more elaborate stuff. So I think I'm just gonna build in this opening here. I'll kind of put it. I'll put it here. How about that? Yep. Boom. Yes. Why not? Atirum. Uterum or whatever. And here we go, guys. We are officially been built. So we've got a lot to do. Everyone's upset because we got to build some houses. We got to get a lot of stuff done. And currently we've got some supplies in the wagon. Housing sort of. Yeah, okay. So let's build our houses. So it's been a little while since I played, so I might be a little bit rusty, but we're going to go. Oh, we can't build it yet. I think we have to wait until we finish the town center, which they need some wood. Which I think we need to go ahead and harvest. So let's... Yeah, just harvest everything. I'll just put a big harvest. Like that. Boom. Go. Look at them. Scat. We need to collect some trees. Hurry. Yeah, stone, trees, whatever you can get your hands on. Really, they should only really focus it. You should be focusing on trees. Because that's all we just need wood. A new life begins. It's beautiful. Just beautiful. Get it. I guess we can fast forward. Yeah, everyone's going to be upset here. Oh, what do we need? Oh, now we just need laborers. And that's going to be done. And then from there, we can build some houses. There we go. Nice. So that should make them a little bit happier. I think I'm going to put the neighborhood... We could put it near... We could put it over here. I'll probably keep it... I'm trying to think here. I don't want to overanalyze here, but... I do want to put these houses... we'll just put it behind the town center. We'll put... How many houses do we need? I think they hold like 3 people each. Let's just build 3 for now. And let them at it. We'll go ahead and fast forward. And this is the #1 priority right here. Because we should have enough food for a while. We've got 18 food, which is a good amount. That's going to hold us over so we can focus on building the necessities before we have to start scavenging for food. There we go. I know, it's... Hurry up and fix the housing shortage. There we go. Alright, so 4 actually. So that means we just need 1 more here. So that's perfect. Though we should probably build an extra house. Alright, they're almost done. Excellent. So everybody's happy. I'm going to go ahead and build 1 more house. That's why. Before people wait to join your settlement, amass a 4-month supply of food and 6 houses. Okay, so yeah, we'll just continue. And what we'll do, we'll build a house here, and then we'll start building them on the other side. Like this. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 6. And then what we'll do is put a well right in the middle here. Yeah, because that's what they need. They need a well and they need firewood. So that's the next thing we need to build. Let's see. Where do we do this? That's the graveyard. Food production resources. Firewood splitter. Now, we don't want this too close. We want it kind of close. So I'm going to kind of have it more near... I love designing these little houses, you know? Hold on. I forgot how to rotate. Is it R? See, hold on. Rotate, tab. Ah. I think I'm going to put it near the town center like this. Like, it's one of those communal things, you know? Or it's like you want to keep everything where the community needs stuff in the center. So everybody has an easy access to it. So I'll put it, I guess I'll right here? Maybe I'll put a little bit here. There we go. That way we can have some people splitting wood. And then we need water. So that's going to be the well. And we're going to put that here. Yeah, like right. Yeah, right here. Water. Water's a little bit better up on the hill. Wow, it's way better. But I like, excuse me, I like having it near the houses. Oh, we need stone. Do we have stone? Yeah, we have 17. Whoa! That storm nearly taken out my people. Dang. Alright, cool. So, the village is coming alive, guys, right before our eyes. We'll go ahead and fast forward because there's not anything else I want to put on my people, like in terms of responsibilities. Here we go. Next house is going to be up very soon. And it is summer, beginning of summer. So things are looking good. After this, once we have the well, I think what we need to do next is probably start getting our food supply. Excuse me. I have a runny nose for some reason. All right, come on. Get that wood and finish it. But right away, we're really clearing up this area. We got a lot of trees behind us as well, which is going to be nice for expansion. 2 new villagers born? Wow. That was quick. All right, so food. Let's see. To level up to the next tier of the town center, we need 60 wood planks and 30 stone. So let's kind of let's have that in mind as we gather resources. The next thing we want to build is food buildings, right? So yeah, I guess we can't get them yet. The requires stockyard. All right, we need storage. Yes. And we're gonna put the storage. Again, it's another communal building. We'll put it here. This is pretty nice. I don't want to block this pathway. I know it's like, it probably doesn't affect it mechanically. You know, if I built it like this. Oh, you know what? Screw it. I'm going to build it. This just looks too good. I'm going to build it like that. We need storage. And it makes sense to have that next to the wood splitter. Which, by the way, do we have someone working here? We do. Who is it? Allie? Nice. The first occupation. Very cool. The well is almost complete. Boom! We're doing it, guys. We are doing it. Sweet. All right, so now we have to wait for the storage to be built. We'd probably need to get some roads going. So let's build a road. The houses. Like so. There we go. And then we can build a road here to here. You know? Get a little roads here and there. We probably need to build some roads around the neighborhood. Oh. Okay, we can do that. I guess we can't fit a road here. That's okay. That's okay. That's good enough. Incoming travelers. 7 people. Woo-wee. Yeah, welcome. Welcome, welcome. All right, that's good. We're going to have more laborers. Look at the new villagers. Build a road. They show up. What can we do? Build this road. Build a road, maggot. Like, oh, I think we made a bad decision joining this village. Yeah, we're looking for more slaves. I mean villagers. Villagers. All right, so now we got the warehouse. Now we can expand our construction. And we need to get some food production. We're going to start with a forager shack. Now, does this affect the neighborhood? It does not. It doesn't really matter where we build this. Oh, a bustling market would help generate gold and attract new settlers. Okay. Well, before we do that, I want to get food. There's a ton of berries over here, so I'm actually going to build I'm gonna build the food production over here. I'll have this facing towards the village. Yes. I don't think it really matters where you put this. We'll put that there. We'll build a road to it. Okay. I think I messed up the road. There we go. That works. Build. We're gonna have berries for days, baby. So that's gonna be our first food source. I think we can also get a hunting camp. Yeah, a hunting cabin. Which, again, the location I don't believe really matters. It's really not that great of locations. I guess down here. I'll just build it right next to this one. Because remember, we can change the location of where people are gonna hunt. There we go. Look at this village. Very nice. The roads are a little weird. I'm not gonna lie. Roads are a little weird. But things are coming together nicely. We are starting to run out of food, so it's pretty vital that we get this going here pretty quick. Come on, hurry up. Build! We need food. Seriously, like, hurry up. There we go. Work areas, yes. So this work area is going to be here. We're going to have lots of fresh veggies, salads. Ooh. Actually, over here would be even better. Look at this. Oh, yeah. Let's focus right here. Perfect. Perfect. And then we've got a hunter here. Her name is Wen. Let's go. When? Who's on first? When? No, not what time. Who's on first? When? When what? When's on first? Huh? You guys know that joke? It's not when, though. You know, I'm just... But who's on first? Who's on first? It's a person named who. You know what I mean? That's the joke where the guy doesn't get it. He's like, the first baseman. When his wife comes and gets the money, who does she sign? Exactly. It's like, whose wife? Yes. I'm destroying it, but definitely, guys, if you've never heard that joke, it's really good. It's an old joke, but type in who's on first. Very funny. Very funny. Anyways, I don't want to bore you guys. I gotta look for some animals to kill here. I don't really see anything except for down here. So we'll just take what we can get and put it here. It's not the best spot, but it's food. My question is, can we get fish? Smokehouse, farm, fishing shack. Yes. Yes, sirree, Bob. Was that clay over there? Nice. All right, for the fishing, we'll kind of build... I guess we'll build it just kind of away. Yeah, we'll kind of build it near the water. And let's get some roads here. And then we'll build a road. The fishing. It's going to be a little weird with this clay deposit here. Because we are going to need to collect the clay deposit. But so far, so good. We got to get the food going, but everything else is pretty solid. I'm liking the village. I really am. I'm wondering, can we assign more workers? No, 1 out of 1. Okay. I think with the fish will be good. There's only fish over here, though. There we go. Build it, baby. Build it. But there's a lot of gathering food here. It's roots. Medicinal roots. Oh, no. Patch of herbs. Willow bush. Sweet. Can we eat that? Is willow bush edible? I assume so. I hope so. Because we're collecting a lot of it. And winter's on its way. All right, so actually right here is a pretty good fishing spot. There we go. So I think we've got the food situation situated. And now what we're going to do is, I don't know. What do we need to do? Well, okay, so what we need to do is focus on getting this up. We need more stone, which we currently have 17. And then we need more wood planks. So that's the next thing we need to build is the sawmill, right? If we go to resources, yeah, saw pit. What else can we do? Firewood splitter, we already did that. So this does not want to be built. Like, you don't want to put this near the housing because it's loud, I assume. So we can build it down here. Yeah, I guess we can build it here. Like, we could, I want to kind of build it close. Like, I'm trying to think, like, I'm thinking this is going to be industry. Even though, like, food-related buildings aren't really industry, I'm still going to build it over here. You get what I'm saying? You get what I'm planning to do here. All right, sweet. So, we've got that going. That's going to be pretty swell. Oh, man, we're collecting up this willow bush quick. See how it's graying out? How's the food situation going? What do we got? We have 130 meat. I don't really see... I don't think willow bush is on... Okay, we're starting to gather. And let's see, it's starting to spoil. Okay, we don't want food to spoil, so we might have to build a smokery. Or whatever, smokehouse. A smokery. I don't... Is that even a word? Yeah, we need to build a smokery. What, is that where you go and smoke? No? You smoke the meats. Alright, we could build a road on the other side here. There we go. Get a nice little road going. How many people got working here? So we can have up to 6 people, but we only have 2. In terms of workers, let's see how many. We've got 9 laborers still. So that's good. But remember, you want to make sure you have enough laborers. They do the basic work, you know, collect the sticks and stones. The words may never hurt you. There we go. Build that road, baby. That's looking nice. The Tirum is looking nice, guys. Look at V formation. V for victory, baby. We're doing it, guys. We're gonna make it, guys. We're gonna make it. I hope so. Uh-oh, winter's coming. Uh-oh. Not good. Not good. Alright, so we need to focus on preserving food. Ooh, Fletcher. Compost yard. That's good for farms. I'm not gonna quite build a farm yet. I think I'm gonna stick with what I got. A smokehouse. Yeah, this is what we need to do. Alright, where to build the smokehouse? Well, I think we should build it... I might build it near... I might build it near the fishing hut. Because it's... Well... I don't know if I want it that far. I guess I could build it here. Kind of just putting stuff randomly. I don't really like it. It doesn't look nice, but... I shouldn't worry about it too much. They don't want it nearby because they don't want to smell that smoke constantly. I get it. I don't want to build it here because we got like berries growing here. I think I'll just put it here, whatever. Just so, you know, it's kind of near the center of the village. People can access it pretty quickly. Yes. Let's build a road to the fish shack. There we go. It's not the best road, but It just, the roads really help with, like, speed. And that's one thing to keep in mind. Like, it's something I haven't really been doing with this playthrough, is, like, keeping mind of, like, distance to certain things. Because it can really increase to the production if, like, the people don't have to walk too far. So I think this road right here is going to be a huge improvement alone. I like, you know, I think the town's looking nice. There we go. Smokehouse almost complete. That's nice. That's lovely. We might put the farms here when we build some fields. But I'm going to shoot for 3 fields. Farm fields. Oh, we need a market. I completely forgot about that. All right, let's build that next. Let's see, where would that go? Resources. Let's see, food production. A minute, maybe no. Storage. Root cellar. Ooh. Root cellar would be good too. It's all right. We're gonna build that next season. We just need to build a market. The question is where there's defenses, roads, decorations. Decorations are good for the housing, because it kind of makes it more favorable. But here we go again, guys. I don't know where to find the market. You guys are probably like, it's right in front of your face. I feel like it's is it a level 2 building? I feel like it might possibly be. It can't be storage, right? That doesn't make any sense. Food production, I doubt it. Yeah. Resources, maybe? Basket shop, ooh. It requires requires a storehouse and a saw pit. We have that. Don't we? We have the saw pit. Oh, I guess we need a storehouse. Because the baskets will help with like gathering resources. Yeah, storehouse. Again, I think we'll build this. Yeah, we'll build this near the town center. Doesn't take much to build. Just some wood. Okay. Yeah, we're trying to build a market, right? I'm getting distracted. I think what I want to do before I level up the village is make sure I've got like everything built. You know, I don't want to advance too quickly. Okay, now I see it. Oh my gosh, guys. I had to tab out there and look it up. I didn't see this before. I don't know why. But we definitely need a market, and we're going to build it very close to the neighborhood. Just like this. Boom. Sweet! Alright, we got the market going up, guys. Unfortunately, this pond is... Guys, it's frozen, man. Hador. Yes, I'm Hador. Very sophisticated looking fisherman. Very cool. We'll probably build... You know what I should do? Extend the road to his little fishing spot. Just so it makes him a little bit faster. Look at this village. Isn't this nice? This is a nice village. So, this is what we got. We got the village coming up. We need 50 planks. We've got the planks. That's good. We got the smokehouse here. And she's not really working too much. Because, I guess because it's winter. How is the gathering here? I might change it up. Well, everything's gray because it's winter, so you can't gather anything. Alright, so we got the fishing going on. This is nice. We might have to get some trees over here. Yeah, I mean, everything looks good. I think the village is coming together nicely. I think we should just continue. All right, year 2. Winter's coming to a close. Let's go. All right, so we need to build. Let's try to build everything. Let's build a root cellar. And we want to build this near storage as well. Again, we want to build this near the center of the village. We'll put it right here. Get the root cellar going, baby. And the reason we want to build that is because we do want the basket stuff. Basket shop. And yes. So, here's the thing. The gatherers who are gathering this right here, this is not food, but it will help us build baskets. I think that's going to be huge. And remember, I'm going to try to build everything before we level up to the next tier. The cobbler shop. Make some shoes. Wow, there's a lot we can build here. The tannery. I don't know. Let's build the basket shop next. Oh, we can squeeze this baby right here. All right, we got to be careful with rapid expansion. We really do. Okay, nobody works here. Good. So we're going to be able to store a lot more food. Because we got the smokehouse, we got the root cellar. Look at that. That's so cool. This dinky little root cellar looks awesome. A quaint little village. You love to see it, guys. I'm just glad to get out of winter. Alright, we're starting to run out of planks. How many workers do we have? 10? Okay, we could easily, you know what we could do? We could easily increase this. Let's see, how do we do this? Oh, over here. We'll increase it by 2. So we can up that plank production. Because it is kind of slowing us down. And we also need more trees, so we're going to put that on there. Alright, cool. So yeah, our wood production there, not great right now. You know what? Let's put the priority on the basket shop. Because I feel like it's more important than the market as of right now. And whoever's working here, they've got it good. Workers unable to work. Sweet. They're just chilling and making money. Chilling and making money. Alright, so let's fast forward. Because we're kind of in a spot where we can't really do much. We honestly, let's see, harvest. I'm going to tell everyone to just kind of focus on trees right now. Focus on trees. We need wood. We need wood pronto. There we go. Keep it up. I thought if I turned off stone, bushes, and berries, they would stop collecting stone. Can I tell them? Yeah, can you get the trees? I don't know. Maybe he'll do tree stuff. We need more trees. Is he just gonna stand there? Uh-oh. How do I tell him to get back to work? There we go. Okay. All right, cool. So he is doing tree stuff. All right, so that's gonna help with the log production. We might have to slow down here a little bit. Might have to slow down. The planks are always tricky, guys. They are always tricky. And we're constantly building more planks, which is good. I think the plank production is going up. Keep in mind, we've got 2 buildings that are requiring planks. So, you know, the plank workers, the sawmills constantly playing catch up. Oh my god, here we go. Just one more and we're good to go. Boom. Yeah. Build it. Yeah. This is where you'll get your baskets. All right, we'll slow it down here. We got a worker. Nice. Very nice. It's a beautiful sight, guys. It is a beautiful sight. I like the village. I don't know. I'm liking how this is going. Food's going up. I think once we build a market, that's going to entice more people to join us, which is good because we're going to need... And you know what? Hold on. Let's do only 3 plank workers now because we just don't need that many. Get back to laboring. And then we can go ahead and tell everyone to collect whatever. Now that we've kind of we caught up to the trees. And we'll go ahead and say, hey, like this trees over here. Very nice. Very nice. Can we upgrade? Oh, we can, but it requires tier 3. Oh, nice. We can upgrade these buildings, but I'm not going to do it just yet. Let's look at our buildings and see what else we can build and what we can do. So I think the other 2 buildings we can build from resources is a tannery, which requires water and like animal pelt. And then we can build a cobbler shop, which I think we are collecting that. No? I don't know. The problem is we don't really have a lot of hunting going on. So we don't have a lot of animal pelt. And honestly, yeah, see, we got some. We've got some. We got 5 out of 10 here. Let's go with the shoes first. So this is what I'm going to do. We need to kind of expand the roads here. There we go. Okay, and then we're going to put a road here. This. Just kind of designing the sections first, then I'm going to build. So we could do this here as well. And then we can build in here. You know what? Just building little like sections that we can kind of base our buildings on. And I'm just building all the workshops and stuff near the housing. The only problem, I'm worried about our population here. Yeah, we're down to 5 laborers, so we might have to slow down until we get more villagers. That's the problem right now, is the lack of villagers. Can we, like... There we go. Make this a complete circle. And then we can build a road like this. Like so. You go over here. Can we move you? Oh, I keep misclicking. Move you over here. Let's get you out of the way. And then we can build a little road here. Again, it's not super important we get these roads set up, but I'm just kind of visualizing the, you know, how this layout's gonna work. Whoa, who are these people? Are these new villagers? What? Who are you? Are they here to join us? Oh my gosh, we might urgently have to build some new houses. Yeah, let's go ahead and get that going. Homes. Yeah. Who are these people? Yes. Accept them. Yes! I know, a housing shortage, but we're gonna fix that. We're building a new house right now. And you know what we could do? Build a road, like... Again, making just a little neighborhood area. Sweet. Sweet. Nice. Okay, so now we can build... resource production. And we will build a cobbler shop first. Because I feel like shoes are a wee bit more important. How should we lay this out? Can we squeeze it in here? That would be kind of cool. No. We want it kind of facing the neighborhood. It requires 30 planks. It's okay. I mean, it makes sense that these buildings require planks. Yeah. We'll build it here. It makes sense, though, to put these, like, industry-type buildings near the neighborhood, you know? Could quickly go shopping for some shoes. Shopping for shoes, baby. Let's go. All right, gatherer. I think you've gathered most of everything here. We're going to move this over here for now. I think that'll do. I'll do that. Because see how it's grayed out? It means it's gone. We've collected all that. We should focus on the food now. There we go. Look at this. We've got enough homes now. Just barely, but it's enough. It's a beautiful... Guys, I'm liking this village a little bit better. I don't know about you guys, but I'm liking it a little bit better. It's pretty swell. Let's see what else we can build. Oh, a farm. We definitely need to build some farms. And I think I'm going to build them here. Wow, the production over here is really good. Fertility is 80%. Yeah, I say screw it. Let's build a farm here. We can build a farm here. 70, that's pretty good. It's really good here. We can't miss out on this opportunity. We'll do a couple different crop locations. Build one here. And I guess we'll build one here. Like so. There we go. And then we can kind of rotate those. We gotta build some fencing around those as well, though. That's pretty swell, guys. That's pretty swell. I'm excited. I'm so excited for this town. I think it's coming together nicely. Very nicely. Our food's still doing good, even with the addition of all these people. Oh, there's some deer over here. Hold on. Okay, good. Just kind of looking around. It looks like we can... Yeah, I still think this is like the best area. It's the only place with deer. It sucks. Because we're going to need that animal hide. Like, make shoes and stuff. Nice, look at this. Look at this little quaint little town. Look at this, guys. Isn't this beautiful? It's so freaking beautiful. Alright, so before we build anything else, I'm going to let my planks kind of build up here. Right now, we're working on a farm. And with this farm, the first thing I'm going to build is a fence. That is for sure. And the way I'm going to do this is that 2 farms are going to be producing food at once. And then we're going to rotate. So, for example, we'll say this one will produce like clover to increase fertility. And then these 2 will produce vegetables. And then next year, yada, yada, yada. Yada, yada, yada. You get what I'm saying? Farming is a little abstract in this game. Not extremely abstract, but a little. Alright, so we'll fast forward because kind of just chilling. Village is coming together nicely. New villager born. Uh-oh. Well, let's go ahead and anticipate more villagers. I'm going to go ahead and build another house. So, let's go to house. We want to build this. Can we squeeze it in here? Probably not. But we're going to build this new row of houses right here. It should be close enough to the well. But we might have to build another well soon. Alright, how many planks do we have? Okay, how many do we need to build? Let's see. resources. What are we trying to build? A tannery? Yeah. We want to build a tannery. Which I assume, yeah, okay. I was like, tanneries kind of stink, so we probably can't build those over here. We're going to have to build it. Wow, you have to build it really far. We'll probably build it here. Nice little spot for the tannery. Oh, there's clay over there, though. And we really got to keep this away, huh? Now look how far away it has to be. Damn. We could build the tannery here. I do want to keep it in the industry side of things. Damn. I guess we could build it here. Yeah, we'll build it like this. Because I don't want to build over this clay deposit. And how many? We need... Oh, I thought we needed planks. What? I'm fairly certain we needed planks for the tannery. No? Then what did we... Maybe a Fletcher building? Alright. I guess we can build it then. If we don't need planks, yeah, let's get it going. And this farm is taking forever! See what time? Oh, we're out of time, guys. Already out of time. But, guys, things are going well. Things are going well. I'm very happy with this new village. And we are going to conclude it here. I'll go ahead and pause it. So in the first episode, we established a solid foundation. We've got our core elements in the center of the village. The core community type stuff like storage, market. We're also building some shops now where people can go and look at this. Look how quaint. Our neighborhood is growing here. It's very nice. We've got new villagers coming. We've got all our industry over on this side in food production. So, and then we've got some farms on the way. But guys, things are going to turn out very nice. We're going to keep expanding, keep building, keep exploring, and keep surviving. So that's going to wrap it up here for the new village, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to like and share the video. I do appreciate it. And I will see you next time in Farthest Frontier.